I'm Sarah Woodbury, and I'd like to welcome you to our fourth and final video of our Spring 2022 trip to Wales. These last few days in Wales were spent in the southern part of the country. We began near Cardiff at Cosmeston Medieval Village, which was not only free, but a really wonderful replica of what a village might have looked like around 1350. As promised, the weather took a slight turn for the worse, if rain in Wales can be considered worse. We already made a video about the Roman fort of Issui at Caerleon, but it was worth another visit. Then it was back to castles, all of which were built by Normans. Both at Cosmeston and Tretower, it was great to see what the places might have looked like when they were in use in the Middle Ages. One find was Hen Castell, which can be found in a farmer's field. We know virtually nothing about it, but it is clearly the remains of a small, ruined castle. Consider it medieval propaganda, but we know how good they were at The three castles of White, Grosmont, and Skenfrith, all of which are featured in this video, were combined into their own separate lordship early in the Norman conquest of Wales, in order to better hold off the Welsh and prevent them from regaining their land in this region. We had the pleasure these last few days of meeting up with some friends who took us not only to various castles and churches, but invited us to the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebration in their village. 10 years earlier, on Dan's and my first trip to Wales in 2012, we'd inadvertently ended up in Crickhowell, in the pouring rain, for the Queen's 60th Jubilee celebration. It seemed appropriate to be in the same vicinity for the 70th. Note, it rained this time too. I'm excited to do a long video about one of the last castles we visited in the south, Castell Dinas, about which little is known, but as you can see is quite extensive. It was an Iron Age hill fort which was turned into a castle early in the Norman conquest of Wales. On the last day, our friends took us to an ancient remote church of the kind we love so much. This one is dedicated to a 6th century saint, whose name I won't try to pronounce. Then we headed north to get ready for our flight, and managed to see a few last places on the way. And then we flew home. I look forward to sharing these places with you in more depth in the coming weeks. If there's one you are particularly excited about seeing, please leave a note in the comments. Thanks for watching my video. You can click on the playlist or subscribe to my channel to see more. There'll be a new video next week. If you want to check out my books, click on the link to my webpage.